he'll do something more than make a defense league for himself.
You guys go, get you a little commentator.
Let's not forget that I was the one that gave you the... No, you can rear with this one. Okay.
And you made it green.
Hey, can you come here for a second? I might need your help on this one.
Yes, what is it that you want?
Yeah, can you know this one, can you, like, add some color, personality, originality, possibly a writing team? Okay. Are you happy it's the cat rapist? Can we make it not a whiny bitch? That's what I thought. You see that, right?
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
Personally, I think you're overreacting, but I'll join in to make fun of the fucking retards.
Gotcha.
Yes. A woman. They are rather scary, aren't they, Ian? Especially online. They either haul themselves out into relevancy or cry themselves out into relevancy.
Nobody gives a shit!
Now, if society has conditioned them to be so bland and one-sided, it isn't up for discussion. What is the female entertainer?
Most women took inspiration from 2009 Smosh videos while taking their entire personality from Jenna Marbles, splicing it together, thinking that's how one should act. All the time. Exhausting. While acting the most obnoxious and loud person online will give you the most dribble drop kick slushy brain followers ever you can get. Now, mix that up with balloon teddy babyface immaturity, and you'll have an unstoppable form. The only thing worse than a man-child is a lady baby, because at least no one should want to fuck a man-child, but men have a fascination with barely legal teens for some reason. I don't know, I think they're all pretty fucking annoying to me. And yeah, being loud and obnoxious online is a great way to cover up your insecurities and personality flaws, Ricky Berwick, but have some self-respect, people! And to suggest that last bit is only aimed towards women is incredibly sexist. But let's look at the finer details of one hypocritical masterpiece, known as TwizzFizz. Hello, my name is TwizzFizz. Okay, TwizzFizz. Hi, welcome. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you on. So we want you to audition for the part of the e-girl and the hypocrite. As a diverse role, you play as a split character where you go against all morales to try and appeal to a larger male demographic audience that is mostly right wing. Okay. Okay. Good. So if you just want to read your lines. I am making fun of women entertainers, being one-sided, and even though it goes against all my morals and beliefs privately, the second that it happens to me, I immediately become the victim. And I become the thing that I'm making fun of. Not bad. Bit of feedback. Pronunciate your words.
Why are you telling me this?
In year 2, I was aspiring if I could borrow his highlighter, but I had no intention of giving it back.
It's not an accent.
I don't know. That statement was just so oddly specific, it had kind of a threatening aura.
You are mumbling.
People tell me they don't like the Australian bush because they think everything can kill them.
Mumbler! Seriously, I cannot understand a single word you're saying.
There's a very big difference between having an accent and raping a cat and forcing them to wear wigs. But if you'd just like to read the other page where we're talking about you trying to defend yourself or trying to make fun of other people and trying to bring light and make it funny while trying to make fun of other people. So let's look at that one real quickly.
Impressionism, famously stated as the lowest form of comedy. That aside, let's look at these awful digs.
Stand! John Swan has plagiarised Diorio, so the natural order of events is I've taken down Pescator.
The joke here is that Tommy smokes a lot and reports the news. How about surrounds himself in yes man that elevates his fetish for going against the grain? And definitely looks like the epitome of petty dramatized, but entirely harmless, as robust as he tries to be, letting his hot head stunt him heavily.
Did you just subtweet me?
What? No, Nick. Why do you always say that about everything I tweet?
Can't believe you subtweet me! I mean, I decide when something's a joke and when it isn't!
This one here says Nick tries everything too seriously. Tip of the iceberg, really? If it looks like a cuck, swims like a cuck, and quacks like a cuck, then probably a cuck. I think kids that repost the same meme online over and over again know how to let go of something more and not let it get so overdone quite as much as Nick does. Fatso here, vastly addicted to weaseling his bloated tummy ache onto people's toes to feed to his dopamine rush he gets from the attention to that little baby-faced Jersey boy that he plays into being subconsciously pushed around.
I love to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. I love to sing about a sky of blue or...
TwizzFizz just spoke out on Twitter!
I think that she kind of has a point.
No, she's always subtweeting me! She's done it before! She's done it so many times!
I don't know, maybe there's more to it.
No, did you see what she did to John Swan?
This one here says Augie does nothing. Quite the opposite, really. Augie is a lost soul that pointless social media numbers have blackpilled his overinflated ego enough that his pasty pizza face gets overly worked up and heated over anything that goes slightly against him. A lot like a certain false rape accuser used to act. Bone Black. He isn't in this video, but I feel like he should be mentioned since he's part of the crowd. He isn't a bad guy at all. He's generally a good person, funny, entertaining, and all he does is read tweets. He just caught up in the wrong crowd, and he wears face with most of the hate that the others deserve.
And his right-hand simp, she stood up for Keemstar, but she doesn't want to be my friend. I'm not worse than Keemstar.
Shock now. Now this Kraken has been on my radar for many moons. No one is much of a swamp-minded degenerate, and much as Mish is. In all my many 7 years of sailing the 7 seas, I've never seen someone so low on the barrel of entertainment. This Chopper Reed-looking buffoon is an anxiety-ridden social class, and anything personal you have with him is already 1,000 times worse in his head than you can imagine. He's already got pre-orders on his flight or flight mentality. Of course I'm only kidding. His content is the quality of someone with 50k, and his camera presence is another 100k on top of that. But he's at least mature enough to not be fixated on one person for more than 6 months that he's even had conflict with. You're not getting anything else positive out of me, Mitch, so go back to fucking your whores.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Improve and never settle for mediocrity. TLDR, just because I mean you bombinis don't like how you treated somebody online by letting your own insecurities go into hindsight of your own notion, considering a friendship is on the table. It elevates the implication that relationships you form online are used as stepping stools and social gain and nothing else. To me, it's a big personality flaw that a lot of people fall in the trap of that absolutely needs some patching up to do. It ain't sexist if it's characteristics that need tweaking. Toots. Be better.
Oh my god, I'm being bullied on the internet and I'm victimizing myself. No, I'm still gonna scream and show my fake aggression.
I'm just kidding, I don't care.
But I'm still gonna give it attention because it's eating away at me.
No, I'm just gonna brush this off and let this blow over.
Here's me with eyeliner on my face.
What's even the point anymore?
Loud is funny! Loud is funny! Loud is funny!
Okay, I guess all women should shut up and not do anything because we're all whore.
Okay, now let's work on your writing. Your 2 characters you jumped from, your fucking awful accent, and lastly, and most importantly, the relationships you form online. And as a final hurrah and good night, a closing number. I must admit your impressions are sometimes amusing. I bet you've got a wig under that hat. Now here's that chance to get the best of me. Your numbers aren't the fight. Come on, clown, let's see what you've got. You can try to slam me with your hardest stuff, but your writing staff isn't up to snuff. If I'll set your record straight, your simps are all primate. You're only second rate. You think your Nick's a meanie, but your Mitch is tame. You've got a lot to learn about the funny game, so for your information, I'll reiterate, you're only second rate. Men cower at the power in my pinky. My thumb's responsible for a lot of mental tests. But if you're not convinced that I'm a psycho, just ask if I'm a pest. It's time to put your facade to rest. Go ahead and zap me with your keen surprise. Snap back with a petty tweet, expose my past, guys. I'm a belligerent ape. It's a piece of cake, but you're still only second rate. You know, your fake wokeness, it wasn't tough enough, and your victim con doesn't measure up. Let me pontificate upon your sorry slate, you're only second rate.
The commentary community audience can be toxic to women sometimes.
Zapacabra. No one's gonna hear you. Alakazamdamas, and then I can be bigger than the both of us. So spare me your irrelevance, dear. You look horrendous in your underwear. And I can hardly wait to remain deadweight, and I'll still send you back packing on a shipping crate. You'll make a bed and living on a streaming slate. You're on second rate.